we started, so I shoved it in my throat.
Nice. What did you eat?
A little bit of pizza. I literally had to leave the house really quickly just to get to Domino Pizza or Little Caesars, which is not great pizza, but you know, I got to eat something. Literally had to leave the house really.
I'm having pizza after this too. So
yeah, but you are in New York, New Jersey area where you can actually have a real pizza. I had Little Caesars, which is not the same thing.
No, no, it's not.
It's not even close. It's actually pretty terrible. All right. Hey, everyone in the chat.
I also asked you what'd you eat, which apparently is that's a New Jersey thing to say that what did you eat and say it like I did. What'd you eat?
What'd you eat?
Which like isn't even like a word. It's just a bunch of sounds.
What'd you eat? What'd you eat? What'd you eat? Yay. All right, people starting to pour in, which is nice.
What are we doing here?
I don't know, Rude. This is just the fastest growing tech podcast in the world. I mean, and we talk about what'd you eat?
What'd you eat?
I had to also remember that the title of the podcast is Apple Glass, and it's not on our list of things to talk about. So let me make sure I put that in the list. Whoops. We have so much to talk about.
What's the difference between live chat and top chat, and how popular do you have to be where they differ?
I know, right? Legit.
Gadgetcast BC before cast. That's right.
Before cast, baby.
I keep saying that's right now, and I'm pretty sure I get that from you because you always go, "That's right." So
that's right, baby.
You're rubbing off on me, Travis. This is not good.
That's right.
Travis also likes to say, I don't even know what he says, but when he says it, I'll know.
I don't know.
I think he said like the thing is or something like that.
Oh, let me tell you something, or let me tell you something about it, or hold on for something. I forget what it is. No, I don't know what my sayings are.
I say it all the time, but like I don't exactly remember it. When you say it, though, I'll be like, oh, that's it.
Like that's the thing you say.
Yeah,
that's that thing that you say.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. When you're about to go off like a tirade, here's the thing. Travis lays the smackdown on you. That's when I know things are getting. That's when I know things are coming my way. When Travis goes, here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Listen, I need to tell you something. You're gonna do the things. Uh-oh. Dropped to 360p. No, juicy bites.
Good. Not good. Did you watch that Steve Jobs clip I shared before we went live?
I didn't see that it was a clip. Well, I didn't know that. No, I had to check it out.
He was doing like a presentation in 2006, and he just did like a mock podcast where he's like talking about Apple rumors. I thought it was really funny.
Oh, that's interesting,
especially given the current circumstances with someone we know.
Right? My God. So we're doing the precast. We got some cool stuff. You might notice that Greg is wearing Q10, so now he's on brand. Almost turned the wrong direction there briefly, but thankfully he turned the right direction.
No, I always turn this way to see roadcast is doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, buddy.
Okay. All right. Yep. So now we're on brand, baby. We're on brand. Apple make bezel-less displays. It'll be behind Android, so just wait about a year and a half after Android, then they'll do it. Is it killing? I don't even want to look because it's gross.
What are you talking about? What do we got here? Is something good happening? I wasn't paying attention.
There's a couple of devices that have multiple pairings, so I don't know if that's specifically amazing.
It's doing okay. I wouldn't say killing it. You know, I was supposed to have a 4 MacBook. I guess I should say that for the show, but supposed to have a video out. I was planning to have it out Saturday, and then I was defeated by someone who will not be named.
I still say you should have done it.
Oh, I will do it. I'm just gonna do it on Monday because I was like,
at this point, yeah.
Defeated, and then because I planned to have it done Saturday, and I was working hard to do it, and then I had like an internal conversation with myself after I was working on it during a little behind the scenes. I was working on it during Friday Night Viper when everyone was telling me to get on, and then I got on the show. And then after I was done with it, I just didn't feel like working anymore. So like, I'll do it tomorrow and release it. I deserve a break. Of course, right? Like,
yeah.
But you know what? It's not lost unless you don't learn anything. And all this experience taught me is that, hey, you got to work hard, and someone might beat you to it. Never take it for granted. People
100%
will have the same idea as you.
Yeah, my shirt's on its way. It'll be here for next episode. Tish, thank you for asking. We both have a Discord. In our videos, links of each of our videos, we have a Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Separate Discords. Separate but equal.
Whoa.
Hi,
I do not like that. I do not like that term.
You'll be all right. I'm the one that should be worried about it, not you. Okay. So let's see. We have how much time before we go real cast? We got 3 minutes for real cast.
I gotta send someone.
No special guests. So John is actually traveling, so he won't be on today. But that's okay. We got plenty to talk about. When I tell you plenty, bruh, plenty. The most relevant, and smash that thumbs up according to Tish. Appreciate you, Tish. Watching you guys in bar. Oh, listen, James, go ahead and save me some ribs. I had some ribs. My friend smoked some last week. Bruh, it's good stuff. Yeah, they're not completely done. I'm sure we're going to see some more leaks. Don't you worry. I mean, there's still other things that can be leaked. I'm trying to get this focus in, and I'm having problems.
You got the autofocus.
Yes. So we have, what are we going live in 2 minutes? We got 2 minutes for the regular cast, which we're calling the show. This is BC. And then we have the aftercast. Believe it or not, we have an aftercast. Let me get this thing sharpened. There you go. Sharpen me up.
You gotta see when you get those Sony cameras, the autofocus on them is insane.
I know, listen. I don't get you. Did Jern tell us anything? Did he tell you anything? I don't think so.
He tells me.
I can't hear you now. Good job. Now you've jacked up your thing. Can anyone else hear him? Because now I can't hear him. This is worrisome. Right before we go live. Who can hear who?
Hello.
Who can hear who?
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear Travis or can you hear Greg? Greg, say something.
Hi. Hello.
All right, let's see.
Hi.
Okay, let's see.
I can hear you.
Dimensions leaked in the 12 series. That's right. Yeah. Okay, but hold on. I need to know who can hear you both. Here we go again. What? Okay, hold on. What is going on here? Oh, I dropped off the. What is going on here? Hold on.
Loud and clear.
Now I can hear you.
Loud and clear. It's always your fault.
So for some reason, I have to switch to. Oh. No, that's really weird. Okay, well, whatever. I can hear you now, I think, right? Say something.
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you. It doesn't sound as good quality, but whatever. We're not going to worry too much about it.
As long as you can hear me. Oh, okay. Man, people are talking about food. I'm getting so why you guys got to do this to me before a show?
They do risk losing their jobs 100%. They will very likely not only that, but perhaps get sued. I hear them both. All right, cool. All right. Actually, a Gina C. Look at that. Not a wrestling belt with GC on it. You thought it was a wrestling belt with GC on it. Yeah, it's headphones. It's headphones, baby.
They just realized that?
They just realized it's funny.
Okay.
Funny. Let's do this. Let's get ready to go live. Let me shift the branding to the on-brand.
Let's do it.
Gadget cast thingy. Where is it? Brand. Wait. This. Yes. So we move that off. We can go here. We can do that, or we can do this. We'll do that. Okay. All right, here we go. Countdown for the official, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some hype going. Let's go. All right. In 3, 2, 1, record.
Hello, world, and welcome to the fastest growing tech podcast out there, the Gadget Cast. My name is Gregory McFadden, joined always by Travis MCP.
That's right, baby. We excited. I mean, listen, ever since we left this last episode last week, I've been super excited to do this one. Record downloads. We actually had at one point, Greg, we had like a goal. We had a goal. Yep. We had a number in mind that we wanted every episode to hit. We have doubled that goal in less time than we thought we were going to hit the original goal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are awesome.
Yeah, we are doing good things over here at GadgetCast. We're a little surprised ourselves. We knew we had some nice guests on recently and all that stuff, but yeah, the podcast just taken off. People are returning in record numbers, audio and YouTube, which is great. We are shocked by both numbers, to be honest with you. It is going really well, so we're super happy about that. But we have some follow up that I don't know why I wasn't nervous to talk about this, but now all of a sudden I'm super nervous. So Travis, yeah.
So last week we had a great discussion, one of the best episodes I think we've had in a long time. Very interesting episode. Make sure you go back and listen to that. Gadgetcast.net, or you can go on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/gadgetcast. And we asked you to write in or leave us voicemails, and guess what? You did. We're gonna just get to some of those right now. Let's talk a little bit about what some of these people said about last episode.
All right. I'm not sure which one's which, actually. So,
all right.
And I was told not to listen to one of them. So here we're gonna go with the first one. You know what? Actually, I could see the numbering. Okay, so I know which one's which. All right. So let's hear from a GadgetCast fan that most of you know, and I don't know. Maybe you like him, maybe you hate him. Who knows? Let's see.
Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella.
Nope. You're muted.
I don't know if has ever been on the podcast before. Like, I know that has been on the after show, but I don't think has ever been on the actual podcast.
There's some technical difficulties there, but that was
Yeah.
You want to hear that?
Okay, do it again. Okay, so let me explain for people that don't go to the. Okay, look, here's the thing. There's two parts.
All our viewers, we were just touting out the award. I think it's over.
Okay, look, for the audio podcast listeners, I have to explain. In the after show, which happens after the podcast, we still stream live on YouTube, and then we do this thing called One Question Go, where we let people jump on live and ask a question of us. Well, a couple of weeks ago, someone's name just said and that's all they said was so they left us a voicemail that says so that's it. Okay, let's go to another voicemail there, Greg.
All right, this one's a legitimate voicemail, so we got another voicemail, so let's hear it.
What's up, guys? This is James from Corpus Christi, Texas, giving a shout out to the GadgetCast. Travis and Greg, y'all are doing an awesome job. Just doing a shout out to you guys. I'm hoping to see you guys again, doing another live video on the weekday. I think y'all guys did it like last Thursday, so hopefully you guys do another one. It's awesome to watch you guys talk about tech. So I'm getting into it. My kid gets into it as well. See you guys up.
That's right. We're family friendly. We appreciate you. Thank you for that voicemail. I like that. That was good.
So much. And him and his kid are listening, so they're enjoying GadgetCast. But we let him down because he was hoping for a Thursday show. We didn't do it. He's like, "Well, be on Thursday." But we're here on Sunday like normal. Sorry we didn't do the Thursday show. But we appreciate you leaving that voicemail, and yeah, glad you're enjoying the show and showing it to your kid. That's the right step, by the way. If you do have children, I do recommend you just sit them down and indoctrinate them while they're young. That's the advice I give.
I totally believe that that's the right thing for young kids, is to be a part of the GadgetCast. If you need to do that, go to www.gadgetcast.net. Also, if you go to gadgetcast.net, which takes you to Anchor, you can leave us a voicemail for future episodes.
Yes.
So that's the thing.
Yes. If you ever want to be featured on the show, leave a voicemail. We'll play it for sure.
Great.
So we also got an email.
Yes, emails. Tell me emails.
From I know this guy because he always comments in my YouTube videos. I see him in your YouTube videos now, and he's always on GadgetCast. So this guy's a super fan, in my opinion. This is from 619 WWE fan. So 619 WWE fan. See him all the time, and he has a nice email for us because we had a discussion about the average tech consumer. So let me read this. So in a previous GadgetCast episode, you guys talked about if majority of people watch tech channels are a tech audience or a non-tech audience. At first, I agreed with Greg that most are non-tech audience, but I thought more about it and realized that Travis was right. Here is why I think that. Use me as an example. My tech knowledge is minimal compared to you both, but I still have some. And that's the key word, some. And even with having less knowledge, I can still ask some questions, have some discussions with you guys about tech-related topics. But if I try to talk to someone who doesn't really have tech knowledge, they won't understand what I'm saying, let alone YouTube tech channels like you both. Is it possible that some started with no knowledge, but it grew and developed by watching the tech channels? But when you meet people who reference an Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, or a Samsung or an iPhone, they can't be the type who watch tech channels. You can use another example. People can be fans of sports, but never play that sport. Even a casual sport fan can still understand some of the sport analytics channels, whereas a non-sport fan would have zero understanding from the casual fans or the super fans. But I guess in conclusion, it all depends on how you view the audience and how you define someone as a tech fan or not a tech fan. Someone might consider me as a non-tech fan, despite I watch you guys and comment a lot, but that's their opinion. That's my 2 cents on the topic. Anyway, thanks for the videos and keep us entertained. Keep doing what you do. Smiley face.
Yeah, it was good. Good. I mean, the part that I think I really resonated with is that Travis is right. So I think that's the most important thing.
I am disappointed in you, 619 WWE fan. You're on my side first, and then you change your opinion. So, you know, I think you know, I'm gonna have to ban you from commenting on any of my YouTube videos from here on out. I'm gonna have to hide you from the rest of the channel, and you know, I might have to hide you on GadgetCast. I don't even think I have moderation privileges. I think you're lucky. Yeah. But no, I'm just kidding. But thank you for the email. He said he liked me reading it in my voice, though. So there you go. So, yeah,
yeah, it was good. Good time.
Someone likes my voice, so there you go. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good opinion to have. And you know, Travis makes some good points. All right, sometimes he makes some good points.
I make great points. My points are the best. But let's talk about that last episode that did so well. Oh,
wait, James, we got James in the chat, who was one of the ones that we played the voicemail, and he was super excited. Super cool. He got super excited to hear the audio. So thank you, James. We appreciate you leaving that voicemail. Feel free to leave more in the future. You're always welcome to leave more. You don't have to leave just one. You can always leave more. So I do want to talk a little bit about that last episode. So not only was it great, it was also terrible, because here's the thing. We know that Greg has one job or maybe two jobs. So let me separate how GadgetCast works. And for those of you watching on YouTube, you can see Greg knows I'm about to go in on him live here on the podcast, as he messed up last week. And most of the people who listen to the audio podcast know what I'm going to say. Most of the people that listen to the audio podcast know what I'm going to say. But the people who were in the YouTube probably are clueless. Greg dropped the ball again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, most of you know Greg is obsessed with our reviews. Obsessed. He loves to see 5 stars. We were talking the other day, and he messaged me, and he said, we got a 4-star, which, you know, hurt him to his core. And when we did the research on why we had a 4-star, it's because he said that the audio podcast was coming out of one ear. And I was like, Greg, that can't be right? That's not right. And Greg said, I don't think so. So then he checks it, and it's so funny because I think we were even live calling with each other or something. And then you go, I think it's, oh no, it's bad. Like, it went very quickly from, you know, it's fine to, oh. So we quickly fixed it. If you go back and listen to it, it sounds fine, because it is fine now. However, Greg canceled himself. Yes, that's right, Tech Man. Well, he canceled GadgetCast darn near. 4 stars. We lost. We used to be 5-star all across the board. 4 stars because of Greg. Greg did it himself. All right, I'm gonna fix this. Number one, I'm gonna fix this. This review was left by Hendy the Tendy. He says, this is a great podcast, but the audio is only on the left side of my headphones. I switch between different podcasts, and this one and the other podcast did not have that problem. If you fix that, I will be so happy. Thanks. Well, Hendy the Tendy, since you liked all the other shows, I think it's a 5-star, because I actually went back and fixed the audio. So thank you, Hendy the Tendy, for the 4-star review. That better be changed into a 5-star review. Yes, you can change your reviews on Apple Podcasts. That better be a 5-star review by the next time I'm live on GadgetCast, or I will cancel Hendy the Tendy. I don't know who you are, but I will make it my mission in life to cancel you. So I better see
Now-
that 4-star change to a 5-star Hendy the Tendy. We did fix it. We apologize. But I do have to say, completely validating me. I live redid everything with Travis, and I still do not know what went wrong because I didn't change anything. I still had the master file opened in Logic, and when I re-exported it, both channels were fine. So I have no idea what went wrong. I don't even know what went wrong. There was just some weird thing with exporting that caused the left channel to be bigger. So I don't know. I'm 4 stars.
But
I want that 5-star.
Here's the thing, and please, if you would fix the 5-star, he's gonna lose sleep over this. But here's the thing. With podcasts, it's much different than YouTube. The really cool thing is you can kind of like take the audio out and then slip it back in, and then you still have the podcast going to the thing. Like your feeds are the same. YouTube can't really do that. But while testing this, Greg, and here's the thing: if you heard the conversation we were having, I literally just told him, make sure. Well, we'll answer that here in a second. Literally told him, make sure the date on the practice podcast you're doing is the original date. What did Greg do? Drop the ball again while he's trying to fix his first mistake, makes another mistake. And then that old podcast, one of the first episodes ever, goes to the top of the stream. So he quickly fixed it, but he was trying to fix a problem and then caused another one. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the most canceling of Greg ever, ever, ever. Cancel Greg.
You know what? Cancel me all you want. I'm still going to be here every week. And I'm having a blast doing it. That's you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast. Everything I talk about will be in the show notes below. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Terrible.
Listen, I apologize if anyone experienced technical difficulties. Maybe someone actually listened to the first podcast episode, which has way less listens than anything we've ever done. So maybe that resurfaced and got another listen there. I don't know. Everything's fixed now. The audio's fixed. Hey, I can promise you, it won't happen again. I don't know how that happened, but it won't happen again.
Yeah, I mean, everyone gets one. We're going to give him one, ladies and gentlemen, but we will not let him ever live it down if he does it again. Never again.
I feel like this podcast has become less about tech and more about my own failings. I think I need to start a spin-off podcast where I just go over all my failings in life. It's going to be pretty long. It'd be like a 2-hour show every single day. So we could do that. If people are interested, just leave an email. Let me know if you want to hear the Greg canceled cast 2020.
Canceled cast. All right, let's see. So Greg cost us a star. We read the reviews. We listened to the voicemails. We read the email. You uploaded the old episode. All those things are gone. Good. We have some other stuff to talk about. Actually, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll talk about the top billing of this show, which is the Apple Glass here in a little bit. We talked a little bit about before, but we'll go a little bit more in detail. But Greg and I were talking a little bit about the iPad and iPad Pro as we were doing a live stream on Amazon. And here's the thing. When we started talking a little bit about, imagine how high the ratings would be if Greg did his job right. Sky is the limit. The only thing holding you back, Greg, from Sean Williams in the chat. Thank you so much.
I forget who recommended this, but someone said, why not have Travis upload? So you know what, Travis? I'm going to put all responsibility will be on Travis. So.
I handle the YouTube channel. You handle the audio.
Travis, he's got it figured out.
Can't do it. I do the YouTube. You do the Greg.
Hey, I gotta say though, that left ear got some special treatment. Sounded good in the left ear.
All right, so here's what we're talking about. So the Magic Keyboard, right? We were talking about this on the stream, and I think that he did check the email just before the stream. Let me tell you, Genosis. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, back to this. Okay. And the interesting thing about the Magic Keyboard is it makes it seem very much like a laptop. And one of the things that we talked about on that stream was, is this possible now to take this very expensive high-end keyboard and make this now a laptop replacement for the low-end MacBooks, not the MacBook Pros or anything like that, but with some of the leaks we've heard, where some software might coming over to iPad Pro. Could this now be the base model of laptop for Apple? What do you think about that, Greg, as I read the chats?
It was an interesting conversation, like this move of iPads becoming like this cheaper alternative to MacBooks, but it's kind of not right now because, well, especially the Pro line with this Magic Keyboard actually works out to be more expensive than something like a MacBook Air, but it's in this weird middle point where the MacBook Pros cost more and the iPad Pros cost less, even with the combination of that Magic Keyboard. Now, I don't know which direction Apple will move, but I feel like Apple does want a lot of people to replace their work with an iPad. I think that's in their marketing. I think that's their overall goal, is to get more people on iPad. And it's interesting in the context of the Magic Keyboard because Apple has resisted this idea of a trackpad on iPad for a long time. And it's one of the things that has held people, or supposedly held people back from using an iPad as their full laptop. I've seen a lot of videos actually recently, now that you bring this up. I think Snazzy Quinn just did a video of Snazzy Labs. He posted like a video of saying like, you know, the iPad Pro with the new Magic Keyboards like better than like a MacBook or something like that. And then I've seen Knoopsy do one, right? Like he's really in love with it. So a lot of people are digging, like I think, you know, the 2018 iPad Pro, they were digging that hardware. And there's a couple shortcomings in software and with this trackpad stuff that Apple has addressed now. Now, I don't know, because all rumors, and I believe in Jern, that Apple is working on transitioning the MacBooks over to their own chips. With their own chips, they should be cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper, but they should be cheaper, whether it's $100 cheaper or $50 cheaper, to make those laptops with their own chips, because they don't have to pay Intel. You know, Intel sells a processor. They have to mark it up more than it's actually worth. So it's going to be more expensive to use Intel. If they're moving to their own processors, we could see MacBook Airs going for $800, $900. Who knows what kind of computer Apple will make in that price range. On the other side of the coin, we already have, and I know a lot of people, we like to look at this iPad Pro with the Magic Keyboard, but I was showing Travis this Logitech keyboard that's $150, has a trackpad, has a keyboard, and you can put that on the $329 iPad, by the way, which regularly goes on sale on like Amazon for $250 or $279. You could put that on that iPad, and that could replace someone's laptop completely. Now, Travis and I keep having this conversation. If I say that to someone who is dependent on Mac or Windows, and I say, iPad can replace your laptop, the first instinct is to be like, no, it can't. I need this software and this software and this software. It can never replace a laptop. And that's correct, because there's certain jobs and there's certain software that does not run on iPads, or it doesn't run the way you want it to. And an iPad could never replace your laptop. We're not talking to you. But there's 90% of the people out there who do very simple things, or even the complex things they do can now be done on iPads, and they can be done much cheaper and probably a way better experience than any other sort of device you can get. If you consider a Chromebook a laptop, which, you know, I think is way, way less capable than an iPad, way less capable. You have to consider these new iPads with trackpad support, with this keyboard that Travis is showing on the YouTube live stream, with a touchpad and everything for $150. You have to consider these now like full laptop replacements, which people were hesitant to do in the past. I know people have been trying to put the iPad as a laptop replacement, but I think it hasn't really reached that status until just recently.
Yeah, and I just think that the use case for laptops and stuff for a lot of people is that baseline. If you look at the baseline, so you look at the MacBook Air, like the base model, and then you compare that price wise to what is essentially an iPad Pro, or you could even go to an iPad Air.
Go to the Air. Compare the Air against the Air. Pro against Pro.
Pretty much can do 99% of the things that people are going to do on the Air. Specifically, you're not going to be editing, you're not going to be playing games, you're not going to be doing any of those things. You can do pretty much almost every single thing on the iPad. So the question was like, does that keyboard, because it's so nice and make it so much like a laptop, become their foot in the door? Now, there's a couple of questions in chat I do want to get to. Number one, so Viper on Twitter had really kind of, first of all, I've said that I've not had great battery life on the iPad Pro. But Viper had found that his Magic Keyboard seemed to really drain fast. Turns out what was happening was with an older version of iOS, the lighted keyboard, I guess, was not turning off when he would close it. but that has been fixed by software, so that should no longer be
Yes.
a big deal.
I actually have an update that I didn't tell Viper about personally. I did not have this issue until I think about 2 nights before they released that software update. I put my iPad down and I was about to go to bed, and all of a sudden I noticed, oh wait, the keyboard still like lit up under the thing. And I've never seen that happen before. I'm like, oh my God, this is a bug. Now, of course, I just woke up right away and I'm like, how do I fix this? So I just took the iPad off the keyboard, put it back on, and I closed it, and it solved itself. So by detaching it from the keyboard, which I do regularly, by the way, I take it off to use as a tablet sometimes, that reset the problem to where it didn't light up when I closed it. So I can see how this wasn't an issue that everyone was facing, or they weren't aware they were facing it. Maybe they were facing it sometimes, but if they detach the keyboard, it reset itself. So, but it looks like 13.5 has fixed this for Viper too. So, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, I mean, they have a bunch of options for the software as far as like making app versions of full programs. They totally can do that. What you end up with sometimes is like the Adobe Photoshop on iPad, which is powerful but not exactly Photoshop.
Yeah.
But that's only because they didn't make it so. It's not that you can't do those things on an iPad with an app. You just have to put more time into it. So I think it's really, I think it's a matter of having enough interest to know that the money will be there at the end of the rainbow. And if it is, you can always encourage, I'm using quotes, developers to make some apps, and you can encourage them with money or whatever the case may be. So this is not something that can't happen. And then we started talking about, like, in the future, will that just be straight up the baseline? Because there's no reason for it not to be, especially if they start creating their own ARM stuff. Oh, we got a super chat. We real quick answer that. Is the LiDAR scanner a killer feature for you? Not for me on the tablet. On the phone, it might be interesting. On the tablet,
I don't even think on the phone it will be a killer feature, because it's just inconvenient to hold a phone up and use augmented reality, and it's more inconvenient to use an iPad. The technology behind it's really cool, and I appreciate that the technology exists, but I think that's more for those AR glasses, and I think Apple's kind of like, well, let's put this here. Now, maybe with the iPhone, they might do some portrait mode stuff that would make it more of a better consumer feature, but right now on the iPad, it's replacing AR things, and yeah, I mean, I used it for the review. Have I used it since? No. So that just goes to show you how much of a cool feature it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, and Apple will come up with some really cool ways to use it. It's not a killer feature to me, and to be honest, I would put, if it was me, I would want money and research spent on something else until you can prove to me like how it's going to improve my day-to-day life.
Yes, and I think like the depth they could do with a portrait mode on iPhone stuff would be really cool. Even if they had that on the iPad, it still wouldn't be that cool, because most people aren't using their iPads to take pictures. So I can see why it's not there.
So Sarah's talking about worried about software support with the base iPad. So the A10 Fusion was introduced with the 7, which is true. However, it's a powerful processor that could last a long time. You can actually edit 6K footage on that thing. So it's powerful enough. It's just a matter of Apple wanting to support it is the question. And RAM.
All I'll say is, even at $329, I'm thinking of every Chromebook I've seen at that price point, and some Windows laptops, which there aren't many really at that price point. I'm telling you that even with that A10, I bet that iPad is a better performer. There's no way you're editing 4K video on like a $329 Windows laptop. It's just not happening. So even I get it. Like, we're all like looking at these specs. We're all looking at them going, hey, 10, I don't know. But let me tell you, I used it for review, and for like the normal basic tasks that I do, that I would expect people to be buying this iPad for. I wouldn't even expect people to edit 4K video on this iPad, even though you can. It feels like an iPad. Like it's smooth. So it runs well, even though it's a lower chip number. And the A10 still on the iPhone 7, it's like, I think that's one of the chips where like they really like went above and beyond, because the iPhone 7 still runs really smooth.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Apple Glass. I want to real quick touch with that. How much do you think the Apple Glass will be something that people will actually, now we know Apple fans will buy a lot of things, right? But I guess, is it going to be a moment where it's like AirPods? Or is it going to be one of those things that's like only certain people have them? I'm I'm interested how many people, because of the kind of cachet that Apple has, especially with younger generations, that people will start, especially younger kids, will start buying these just because they're Apple, not because they need glasses, but because they're Apple.
I do not see it being as successful as AirPods right out the gate. I think AirPods, it's a product that everyone immediately understood. It solved a problem that people didn't even know they really had until Apple was like, wait a minute, what if we just cut the wire off each bud and you can put them in your ear and it all works automatically through the special software? It solved a lot of problems that, I mean, look at the earbud landscape. Now there's so many great choices. When AirPods were first released, don't forget, there weren't that many great wireless choices. There's like what, Bragdy Dash or something like that. They were more expensive than AirPods and they had like a 2-hour battery life and it just wasn't as good of an experience. With these AR glasses, and again, we're kind of predicting the future here, which is hard. I would think it would be more of a similar sales ramp up like the Apple Watch, which the Apple Watch sells really well now. But in its first iteration, it wasn't the best seller. And it had a lot of issues that needed to be ironed out with future products. The Apple Watch Series 3, Series 4, Series 5 are much smoother than the original Apple Watch or the Series 1 or Series 2. So I think it's going to take a similar time to ramp up like the original Apple Watch and even like the original iPhone. The original iPhone right out the gate, even though it was this really cool product that I think a lot of people understood, it wasn't like a top seller. Like it took them a while to ramp it up. The cost was too high. They had to revise some of their strategy. The first iPhone, it was successful as Apple being a new player into the phone space, but it wasn't like super crazy successful. Everyone's carrying an iPhone all of a sudden. Not like maybe with AirPods where you kind of walk down a busy street sometimes and you're like, whoa, AirPods. You kind of see a lot of them. So I think it'll be similar to Apple Watch. Not a lot of people are going to understand why they need them, but there will be enough people in the first wave to buy these and sell them out. And Apple's going to keep working on them and keep improving them. From what we understand from John's leaks, he hasn't shown them off yet, but he says lower your expectations a little bit. These aren't going to be HoloLens level. They're going to be limited in functionality for the first release. But if they can nail what these get right, even with limited functionality, they have tremendous potential to catch on, be bigger than the Apple Watch, maybe be bigger than the iPhone, depending on how well these can work after 5 years of updates and hardware improvements.
I just saw
it's all right.
I saw a text from John. Yeah. Anyway, we'll share that text with you in a couple of days, or maybe the next episode. We'll have John on and share the text he's sending back and forth to us. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think it's important to realize that this first version is essentially like a test. In some ways, it'll be a polished test, but more importantly than that, and just like the Galaxy Fold, maybe you wait till the second version. But I mean, Apple is all about that wait, measure, and bring out something polished the first time. They don't always hit the mark, let's be honest, but maybe that's exactly what'll happen here. So they're not even first out of the gate with something like this. Obviously, Google Glass was out many years ago. So they were able to learn from some of the mistakes that Google Glass made. And even Amazon has a non-camera version of glasses. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm kind of excited to see. $500 is a little spendy, but not out of the realm of something that makes sense considering all that it will allegedly do. Yeah. Now, Greg, we have a surprise for the people watching. Now, here's the interesting thing. What's going to happen now is really
what's better than Apple glasses, right?
I know, right? Well, we're about to show people what's better than
the ramp up introduction.
Okay, here is the big reveal. Now, I want to say this is really for the YouTube crowd. Yes. If you're listening on the audio podcast, you're actually going to want to come to watch the YouTube replay. It's www.youtube.com/gadgetcast. And we're 30 minutes in, so you'll want to make sure.
I'll try and leave a picture in the show notes too. If I forget, come
there will be pictures on the GadgetCast Twitter. You'll be able to find them. But if you actually want to see this, you'll want to check it out. So, as you can see, we are now branded. We have our colored headphones matching our colored background. We are doing it big. Greg got the Q10s finally, so he now knows the love that Soundcore gives and the amazing sound quality. So good. And because I've been using these headphones for all the gadget casts that we've been recording and how I'm a big fan, I decided to reach out. This is a story, by the way. It's story time, everybody. You ready for story time?
A lot of stories on this podcast.
Story time. This is going to be one where Greg wins and I lose.
Finally. Yes, I win.
This is a story time where Greg's going to win and I'm going to lose at the end. Okay. Love these headphones. My man Jeff from Heavy Reviews is the one that hit me on to these. And we reached out to Soundcore and said, listen, we love your headphones. I need to get Greg a pair. Could you send some over? And they were like, sure, why not? But we asked for something. And they gave it to us. And I'm shocked, but they gave it to us. Greg, why don't you show them what they gave us? Now, I'm sorry for the audio podcast listeners. We'll explain it to you. But if you turn your head.
This could be the slow reveal.
Slow reveal. Can you see the logo? Custom Gadget Cast Q10s in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Custom Gadget Cast Q10s. That's right. Made specifically for Gadget Cast listeners. Beautiful. Ooh. Beautiful.
Ooh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Custom logo. They sent them over. Official headphones of Gadget Cast. That's right. El Jefe. That's right, Jeff. We got them.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Mine were supposed to come. They got sent all at the same time. And Greg got his, as you can see. Mine made it 10 minutes from my house. And then magically, and I don't know why to this day, if I look at the tracking, it says hazardous materials found, and then it started sending it back to Kentucky. So, I don't have mine.
I think someone coughed on like Travis's package. Everyone knows what's going on. We don't have to say the word, but I think someone coughed on Travis's package, and it has been labeled as hazardous material. Someone with something was handling your package, and they're like, we gotta put this in a phone soak for 30 days before we can.
I'm devastated. So Soundcore is going to send me some new ones. Which I listen, I was so amped by this. When they said yes, I was so amped. How can you not be excited about having your favorite headphones with your favorite logo? How can that not be the thing? Well, they're going to send us more. But here's the thing. Always, and since the beginning, we of course we're going to wear our the BAP, of course. You said no, I didn't. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, look. Here's something else. Greg, do you have something else to show? Do you have something you can show people? I want everyone to look.
What
do you have? Do you have the other thing?
Nope.
What do you mean nope?
Nope.
Where is it?
I could go get it, but I don't know.
Oh, Greg. Okay. Anyway,
why don't you stay for the after show, and I will get them for you.
Okay.
But we are stay for the after show. I'll show a box, but we have extra pair right now. Just one extra pair because Travis was also, But anyway, we plan on giving these away to one of you guys. We plan on giving one of the GadgetCast listeners a pair of custom. They will be custom. They will have the logo on them. A pair of custom Q10 Anchor Soundcore headphones.
So the question is, how do we do this now? We have not been able to answer that question very clearly. But the idea was this: he got one to give away, and I got one to give away. My thought for my half, and Greg can do whatever the heck he wants to. My thought for mine was the first person that bought a Cancel Greg shirt, I was going to send them this one. And that still might be the case. The problem is we have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
So maybe the first person that gets it and tweets us a picture. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of a good contest to open it for everyone. And Sean claims it's him who ordered the cancel.
It very well might be. And if that is the case,
he did say that on the show that he ordered.
He did. So Sean might be the winner of mine as soon as I can ever get mine. And if that's the case, which I'm pretty sure I actually remember that now that he says it, he might be getting mine. Having said that, they are sending me another pair. So
yeah,
I think Greg is definitely going to get one, or sorry, Sean's definitely going to get one. And if I get my second pair, plus if I ever get the ones that, see, here's the thing. The ones that went back, I have no idea if I'm ever going to get them. If I don't get them, it's me and Sean. And then whoever Greg does his thing for. If I get them back, I'll have another one to give. But Greg doesn't know how we're going to do this.
I'm going to do mine randomly. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if it should be a voicemail you have to leave. I don't know if it should just be a random GadgetCast subscriber on YouTube. I'd also do it, by the way, I would also do it for the podcast audio listeners. It's just I have no idea who you are, right? Podcast analytics, it's not like I can see a username behind it. I think El Jefe said funniest Apple podcast review at GadgetCast could be a giveaway. It would also be a little harder to contact, I guess.
Yeah,
you would have to
we don't know who they are.
Podcast name. Well, they do show a name for the review, so I guess they'd have to come forward and claim it. If not, we have to do like a couple of rounds of this. So yeah, there's a couple ways we could go about this. We don't have anything official yet. If you have here, how about this? If you have an idea on how to give this headphone away, send us an email to the GadgetCast show or a voicemail, and we'll play it on the next show and then kind of muse over it. But yeah, if you have any cool ideas on how we should give this pair away, send it our way.
Yeah. I think that's, and I really, I just want to give it to someone who's very supportive of the show, who loves the show, who would actually like really appreciate it in every way. Like that's what means something to me. And I know Sean, in the way he's supportive of all creators that he's in, I know that he's that dude. So I'm happy to give mine to Sean as soon as I ever get mine. I'll be happy to give him the non-Rona version. But yeah, I think that's appropriate. Give it to the guy that made your YouTube vid for Greg's Engine. Yeah, good times. I appreciate everything. Listen, I'm just hyped. I can't wait to get mine. I love these headphones to begin with, and to have GadgetCast on the side is really cool. So for those of you that are listening to audio, you're probably like, well, that was an interesting, I mean, you didn't get to see anything, but
yeah, we apologize to the audio listeners. Again, it's kind of hard to balance sometimes doing the video and the audio. But listen, don't worry, the contest has not started yet, so don't go like scrambling, going, oh my god, contest. We're still planning it out. We're just super excited to announce that we got custom headphones that we want to do a giveaway. But I guess just listen to the next show. Probably everything will be worked out by next show. So wait, and then by next show we'll have the contest ready for you. We'll have all the rules and everything you need to do and where we can ship them. I saw some questions going, can you ship them to Europe? Can you ship them here? Actually, I don't know, because I've never done it before, and I've heard in the past that shipping to Europe, like anything tech, it's like whoa.
We can't even get it to Seattle. I don't know what's happening.
We're gonna look into all of it. But yeah, so just make sure you listen to the next show, and then we will have a contest, and then probably, I don't know, we'll see how we'll set all the rules then. So that's all I'll say.
Any Greg moment, because I mean, this wouldn't be a good podcast without. I just love this. This is so fun. I love canceling Greg after he wins in something that I really wanted, which is the headphones. I would rather if Greg won on all these other things, because A, the podcast was affected. So of course I would have wanted him to upload it correctly, but he's winning. I can't hate on him. He's got the headphones. All right, look.
I look so cool.
Here's what happened. I'm kind of a fan in a I guess you can call me, whatever. I watch a guy named Luke Miani on YouTube. Now, I didn't know who Luke Miani was a couple months ago. Someone left a comment in one of my videos and said Luke Miani did this this thing. He did a thing, and it was similar to my video. And I remembered the name, but I hadn't watched this video. Then I was doing some research for a new video series, which I ended up doing, which is the Amazon Renewed series. Maybe a lot of you have seen it. And I came across his channel, and I started watching him, and he's really good. I like Luke. He's a pretty dope dude. I think what he does a lot of is he'll buy like old MacBooks and Mac desktops and stuff, and then like fix them. Or anyway, Luke is a dope dude. I like the dude. So he was having a live stream the other day, and I decided to pop by, and Greg was me and Greg were DMing. Now, to be clear, Greg obviously has an Apple channel. I have a hybrid channel. It's half Apple, half Samsung, half whatever else, right? It's three halves. Luke Miani is straight up Apple, like just deep into Apple, right? So obviously Luke knows Greg and all this other stuff. Okay. So we're in the live stream. I decided to give a super chat. Hey, Luke, really appreciate your content. Love, really thank you for buying all these laptops so we don't have to. Just something nice, right? It was like a $20 super chat. Like, here you go. I appreciate you. And Luke stops the live stream and says, "Whoa, Travis MCP is here. He says this, that, and the other. Oh, thanks, man. He's a dope creator. You should watch him, blah, blah, blah." And then some people in chat started to recognize me. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. That's pretty dope." He goes, "I watch your stuff," which I was really shocked by. I'm like, "How do you even know who I am?" So I thought that was cool. All right. I tell Greg, "Greg, Luke just shouted me out. He knew who I was. That's cool." I said, "He definitely knows who you are. You're all Apple. You're all Apple." He said, "Okay." So Greg puts in a super chat. I forget what did you say? "I want to be as smart as you" or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So Greg puts a super chat in that says, "I want to be as smart as you." And Luke's like, "And a super chat from Greg's Gadgets. I want to be as smart as you. Thank you, Greg." And then just keep going. He didn't know who he was. And then I watched the chat for anyone who knew who Greg was. No one knew who Greg was. As a matter of fact, one person looked at Greg's channel and goes, "You have a nice channel, Garg or Grog." He misspelled your name. Garg.
G-A-R-G.
G-A-R-G. You have a nice channel, Garg.
Garg.
Bro.
Listen, Luke Miani, whatever your name is. I don't even care anymore. I'm canceling Luke now. I don't care. So Luke, I don't care that you're smarter than me, that you put together MacBooks, that you actually make compelling content. You think I care? Nah, Luke, it's over between us. It never even started.
I love that. Someone clip that and put that on Twitter. Someone clip that segment and put it on Twitter, please, because I would love to have Luke on the podcast. I think he's a dope.
I'll never come on if you clip. I'll never come on. Never come on.
Hashtag Garg, baby. Hashtag Garg.
Listen, I don't know. I tell Travis all the time. Travis is always like boosting me up in the background. I think everyone knows like I don't like my stuff, and Travis always boosting me up like, "No, it's good," and blah blah blah, and "Oh, you should reach out to this person. Of course they know you, Greg. You're more popular than you think you are." And every time I just feel like I just disappoint Travis. It's like, nah, I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, you can't handle Luke. Seems I have to be part of Cancel Garg. Cancel Garg. New meme.
All joking aside, I think Luke is he's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know him personally. Maybe he's awful, but he has a nice channel, and he is really smart, and he makes super compelling content. Take it like what he does. He needs to be really smart to do it, and his content's awesome. So I like Luke a lot, despite him not knowing me.
I know. Bruh. Garg Squad, baby. Garg Squad. I
hate this show.
The chat is going crazy. Garg 2020.
I'm taking notes of everyone who put Garg in the chat. You're not getting these custom headphones. You are not getting. I'm making a list. I'm gonna rig this contest that you're not getting them.
Bro, Garg Squad is in the building. Can we get Garg Squad? Oh my God. GadgetCast is the #1 tech podcast because
listen,
we got Garg Squad.
While we're on story time, I might as well get this one out of the way too. I was working on a video behind the scenes, comparing all the different MacBooks together: MacBook Air, the entry-level MacBook Pro, the mid-level MacBook Pro, and the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I have so many Mac laptops. It's a little bit ridiculous. I was getting ready. I was working on in the morning. I actually tweeted out, like, go look at my Twitter. I tweeted out a photo of all the MacBooks lined up, ready for testing. And I'm like, this is going to be a cool video. I'm going to work hard on it. And then who posts a video? Like a couple hours after I post that picture and I'm halfway through my video, Dave 3D posts a video. So I am canceling Dave 3D. He stole my video idea. He had hidden cameras in my house. It's the only possible way that Dave 3D, with his millions of subscribers, could possibly know about my content. So I think we all have to cancel Dave 3D. And I think it has to be hashtag Team Garg for this one, because
Team Garg, cancel Dave 3D.
Yeah, Dave 3D. 3D televisions are not a thing anymore. So I don't know why he went with Dave 3D. It's a weird name.
Gargles Gadgets. Gargles Gadgets. Oh my God, the live stream is lit.
Oh, people in the chat are informing me that it's 2D. Dave 2D. Oh, also 2D. Oh, it's 4D. I'm a little confused here. I'm playing 3-dimensional chess, honestly. So, listen, I don't care anymore. I don't care that Luke Magana and MKH3D and Dave 3D and Unbox Anger Management. I don't care that they canceled me. I'm just gonna keep being Garg's Gadgets over here. So hashtag Garg's Gadgets. I'm all for it.
All right, you in there speaking Russian? Okay, look.
There's only one YouTuber I respect now, and his name is John Processor. So John Processor, I really like your content. I think you and Backpage Tech are doing it big, and you're gonna be famous one day. Keep it up, and soon you'll be taking pictures with people at the airport in no time.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. What is happening?
Yeah, the show. I've turned red lately. The show is off the rails. This is more story time. We got any more tech topics?
No, we don't have any more tech. That's it.
Save us from this.
No, it's fine. I think actually we should get into the after show anyway. For those of you listening on audio, you're going to miss out on some shenanigans. I guarantee it. Because after we record every audio podcast, we go into an after show where we get even crazier. Sometimes we have people come in and join us in the live stream and we answer questions and we do crazy things. If you think this has been nuts, wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen, everyone listening on YouTube and on the audio show, we would really appreciate it if you did keep leaving us reviews if you enjoy the show. 5 stars, of course. I will be more diligent to make sure the audio is picture perfect. And we are number 77 in Apple Podcasts right now. Every review you give us helps. Even if you aren't a audio listener on Apple Podcasts, even if you're joining the YouTube live streams every week, even if you just go in and hit subscribe on your favorite podcast client, it actually helps us boost in rankings. So hit the like button, hit subscribe, and leave us a rating on Apple Podcasts if you can. We appreciate it.
Yay! My dude Trenton Marshall has clipped it and tweeted it to Luke. I can't wait to see how this goes. Super excited about that. Thank you so much.
My humor is very dry and sarcastic, so a lot of people don't usually get my humor. So I think he's gonna take it seriously. He's gonna be like, "This guy's my enemy."
I gotta watch it to see if he actually put the first part in where I said that he didn't know who he was. Like that's the important part. I hope you didn't clip the wrong thing, Trenton. But we appreciate Trenton for jumping on that so quick. We haven't even ended the episode yet. Okay, let's end this episode. All right, look.
What a glorious end to an episode. Travis just goes, "Let's end this episode." So
well, we still have the post show, and then I got something I got to get to after. So look, Let's do that. All right, look. This is the Gadget Cast, the #1 ranked podcast in all of whatever state Greg is in, whatever state I am in. He's Greg. I'm Travis. We will see you next week. I know you love us. Peace and love.
Next week's show will be much better.
And we're stopped. Show people who didn't see it yet your headphones again, because I don't think.
That's right. So we got some headphones. I'm just gonna hold them up. Sorry, wrong angle. We got the Gadget Cast custom logo, Q10 sound core. If you haven't seen it before, that Anchor actually sent us custom headphones. Really, really cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah, love them. Super excited about that. They won't be available. They won't be available to general public. We're doing a giveaway so Sean's getting one for sure. The other one, we need to figure out a way to do a proper giveaway. We don't know how to do that, but we will figure it out. We're in the after cast is what we're calling this. Yeah. Audio listen one. That's true. That is true. What a glorious podcast.
My gosh.
Only 9 likes. How is that possible? We have 130 people in here.
41 on my end. I didn't refresh it. So maybe it's more. There's 2 dislikes though, so 2 people did not like the show.
Well, one's Luke Miani, the other is Dave 3D. Is what I mean.
First, because I've been looking at the YouTube likes and dislikes very closely, and I think like the last show had like 0 dislikes. I was like, whoa, people like us. But now I'm seeing 2 dislikes. So I think the show was, it was too much about us. It wasn't tech focused enough. So
Yeah. Oh, he left a spicy review. Samuel said he left a spicy review.
Nice. Thank you, Samuel.
So hopefully you're all leaving. If you guys all
like on my end, so look at that. 52.
If you guys all leave a review for us on Apple Podcasts, everyone who's here, we might be able to get in the top 50 again.
Yes.
It would be awesome if you would do that for me. By the by, as soon as the regular show goes, it's Anger Man. Yeah, Unbox Anger Management probably disliked it too. That's true.
I think that's when Travis lost it.
Bruh, I need to hear this thing that what part of the clip did he get? Let's see. Hold on.
I said I would grab the box of the there's a third you can't make it up. Someone's like, I don't like these guys.
Oh wait, that's probably coming through here. No wait, I can't hear the audio from. Are you sure you recorded audio in this, Trenton? I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, probably going. Oh, I see why. Okay, never mind. I get it. I'll listen to it later. I'll listen to it later. Sorry. And it's like a Travis on the left of the screen. Appreciate you. Let's see what's going on. Eating barbecue. Let's go. Let's go.
I promised people in the after show I'd show them the box of the thing. Do you guys want me to go grab the box?
Yeah, go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Keep them entertained.
All right, I got to keep you entertained. So we're going to show you the fact that there is another pair of headphones. So we'll see. Regular merch. Yeah. So so we've talked to Soundcore about making these available for people to buy, but apparently the only way to make this even happen is to do these kind of small sample things, which is why we have the 2 extra. It was my idea for us to get them. And then I thought I would love to give a couple away. So we asked for 2 more, which they gave us, but my 2 are on its way to Kentucky, allegedly. I don't know. It's crazy. It's not happy. I'm not a happy camper because it was my idea and I'm the one who didn't get the headphones. That's not right. What's wrong with this world? Terrible. Garg. Oh, hey. Hopefully drop a connection. Oh, well, we appreciate you. What's in the box, Garg? Let's see. Yeah, see, I think a lot of people would because, first of all, they're excellent headphones. Ask Jeff from Healthy Reviews in the chat. He will tell you they're excellent headphones, just as headphones they are.
So I got an update. Okay, sorry, I'm out of breath. I saw a giant box from Anchor, so I'm super excited.
Oh, you got the big box
in there. I was like, "Ooh, what's that?"
With my luck, it's my headphones.
It's probably a box of these headphones. So I mean, the box isn't custom at all. It's just a normal box. But these are the headphones that we will be giving away. They are custom GadgetCast. They have the GadgetCast logo. So these are really rare. So if you're a fan of the show and you get these, at least right now, these are super, super rare. So if the show gets big one day, these might be like
from God.
Keep rubbing it in. Everyday Dad rubbing it in on me. I feel like he's just stalking my Twitter, trying to make me feel bad. I think he's definitely Team Travis. He's definitely canceled.
He's got to be. And Everyday Dad will be on a future episode. We just got to today we wanted to do all this other stuff, but absolutely Gary's going to join us. Gargi is going to.
So I mean, box.
That's nice.
Anything else I have to show off?
No. That's it. They don't want to open. I want them to open it. Whoever wins and get them.
Hey,
nice.
60 hours of playtime, guys. I'm sure a lot of people don't know about these. 60 hours of playtime. USB-C charging, Bluetooth 5. These things are crazy cool, crazy good. And we'll leave a link for people who want to buy them, I guess. But I guess don't buy them until the giveaway because maybe you'll get them unless you want 2 pairs.
Yeah, exactly.
They do have a built-in microphone too. So someone said they have built-in microphone. I also saw someone asking me earlier if this was the new Pride band from Apple. It is. It's the new Nike Pride band from Apple.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
If you want to watch a review of these headphones, Jeff from Healthy Reviews, if you want to go ahead and post your review, please post it in the chat so people can check it out. These are not ANC, but trust me, you won't need ANC. Please put your link to your review in the chat, and everyone make sure you go watch that. Give them a hashtag team
Garg Squad.
Garg Squad.
Garg Squad.
Go over, watch the review.
Hashtag Garg Gaggle.
Thanks to all the videos in SC video. Now he wants that phone. All right, James, let's go.
Nice.
Okay, where are we at? How much time we got? I got just a couple minutes left because I have something I need to go to. Man, I'll tell you something. Both Greg and I have been super amped. There it is. There's the link. Please go watch that. Watch that. That's the review. That's the review. Make sure you go watch it. You'll want these headphones after you watch the review. Needless to say, you will absolutely want these headphones. Even forget about the logo. You're just literally going to want these headphones. They're absolutely ridiculous. I have 2 pairs. And I bought these. These were not sent to me. I literally bought both pairs because they're so impressive. But that's why I'm so hyped to get ones with actual logos. So yeah, I got the Soundcore Flare, which I think you have.
Yep.
Q20s are pretty decent. Jeff has a Q20 review too, I think. So make sure you watch all those. Jeff has bought 6 pairs. So he's in the building. I mean, yeah, he's doing it big. Yeah, listen. Greg and I consistently talk, and we're obsessed with this show. And every week we just do. You guys are supporting us in ways that are incredible. After that last live stream where we first got super chat, we kind of afterwards were like, that was just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has been like just super, super, super amazing. Thank you so much. Still, and listen, Viper's waiting for his. Viper's getting his today, so he's gonna have his own little deal going.
Thank you, 619 WWE fan. Honestly, thank you for writing us the email, because that just proves you took the time out of your day to actually write us an email. I mean, we should be thanking you. So thank you.
Yep. What is it? Let's see. What was I saw a question here. Not even using AirPod Pros anymore. I'm actually back to my Soundcore Liberty Air to Liberty 2 Air Pros. Liberty 2 Pro Air, whatever. Yeah, whatever they're called.
Whatever.
Guardcast.
Travis will get the name right if they make us a custom pair of.
Let me tell you something. If you give us a custom pair, I absolutely will. Actually, we should ask for that too. We just ask for everything. Anything else before we go? Let's. We got. Just
I'm gonna ask Apple for the custom GadgetCast iPad next. Let's see how that goes.
Let's go. All we need to do.
Just put a GadgetCast logo on the back of this. What do they do?
That's a great. Well, they probably won't, but you know who we could get to do maybe. Not Slick Wraps, but that other one. What is it? Well,
someone said they were going to send us vinyl stickers. I don't know whatever.
All right.
So
I think they said they're in the mail.
Slap those on.
Yeah. We actually did this. We did a Q&A. We did that. What was it, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, there actually is a Q&A episode, and some of the questions were pretty personal. I think Travis did a better job at answering them though. But there's already a Q&A. Go listen to that. We don't want to do them all the time because then people will be like, oh, that's kind of boring. Usually we do the 1 questions at the end of the show, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that today because Travis has to hop off real quick. So you can always ask us that, and then I'm sure as we gain more listeners, we'll do another Q&A episode one day.
Yeah, that was an iPad Air. We don't know what the iOS 14 like killer feature is. We were talking about that earlier, like what the iPad OS is going to be. Yeah, we try. Listen, it's our favorite time of Sundays too. 100%, man. I love this show so much. It hypes me up. Love it.
We didn't talk about the podcast analytics, about how Apple doesn't keep track.
Oh, we can save that next time. Plus, we didn't do Jern's Corner either, which we can do next time.
Well, we didn't have a Jern's Corner. So.
Oh, I thought he recorded a couple.
No, we just got one.
Jern.
I think Jern's gonna have a Jern's Corner after what I saw.
Yeah, exactly. So he needs to record us another one.
Do you think? Wait a minute. Do you think maybe that's like a GadgetCast listener?
Who?
Could be.
That would be cool. That'd be cooler. Oh, I saw you on GadgetCast. Who else do you plan on bringing on the show? So Everyday Dad will be on very soon. Jonathan Morrison has said he would come on.
He'd be on shortly. So I'm guessing Jonathan Morrison will be on very shortly. I would never say no to him. If he's like, hey, you want to do a show tomorrow? I'm like, yes, let's do it. So Gary will be on.
Who else? We had someone else. Oh, hopefully Luke will see that and want to come on.
Luke will be on. He will know who I am very shortly. We'll have Dave 2D on too if he wants to come on. I mean, Dave 2D. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Dave 2D. If Dave 2D wants to come on, that's fine. And just get him on the show. Well, he already had his. So just was. Here's the funny thing: there are more people that listen on audio than listen on video. So all of those people don't even know who is. They've just been exposed to which is kind of crazy. Mr. Mobile has actually already been on. So Michael Fisher has been on. John Rettinger has been on. Of course, Jern's been on. Who else has been on? Canoopsy can come on if he wants. That's fine.
Canoopsy, I would love to have Canoopsy on. I would really like to get Unbox Therapy on.
I would
really
love it.
I would love to sit down and actually talk with that guy because
Yes.
love him or hate him, he's very opinionated and stuff. So I would just love to have him on the show, honestly.
So I would say if people on Twitter would respectfully ask him and request him to come on the show, I would be more than happy. I would have a billion questions for him. So yeah, if you will respectfully ask Lou, either at the Lou Later or the Unbox Therapy Twitter, and tag Real Gadget Cast or me and Greg, whatever, we would love to have him on.
I see a lot of people saying Renee. We had Renee. So go back to that. And Renee said that was fun. So I think you might see Renee in the future. I think you might see Renee in the future.
Renee was on. Drew, maybe. Floss is difficult, but if you can ever nail him down, sure. I think he's busy. And
I think he come on. I think he wants to talk all about tech.
MKBHD. If he was available, sure, why not? Whatever.
I maybe HD on for sure.
If he was.
Oh no, Travis is breaking up for me. I can't hear him. He sounds like a robot. I can't hear Travis. Can anyone else hear Travis? Is Travis a robot? Is that just me, guys? I feel this is weird. What's going on? Am I the only one that's not glitching? Travis got canceled. Yeah, Travis got canceled. Travis don't feel so good. Travis don't feel so good. Oh my God. I'm fine. All right. Thank you. I guess I'm just taking over the show now. Travis has glitched out. He is in the Matrix. His screen is just paused. I think he just gave up and stopped talking. Travis, yeah, we officially canceled Travis, guys. Hashtag Garg wins. Hashtag Garg. So we did it. We finally canceled Travis. Thank you all for joining me on this victory. We have done it. Yeah, Travis got garged for sure. Travis should oh, Travis is gone. I'm solo. I don't know how to end this. Oh no. I think I'm just stuck here for eternity at this point. I can't highlight chats or anything too. Travis has full control over yes, hashtag Garg wins. Greg is the number one. He finally did it. He finally beat out Travis once and for all. Once and for all, Garg has won. We are renaming this podcast to Gargcast 2020, baby. So ask me any Garg related questions and I will answer them in the Garg chat. Travis did just leave. I don't know. He glitched out. So, I mean, if you have a Q&A battery, if you want to ask me something, I'll try and answer it. This is Garglecast 2020. Poor Travis. 619 WWE fan says, when will I launch the Garg phone? The Garg phone will happen soon. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's back. He's muted, though, so we still can't hear him.
Bro, you can hear me.
What happened to your internet? It used to be like the best internet. And now
I don't know. I'm so upset because I actually am connected to both Wi-Fi and hardwired. Listen, it doesn't matter. Soon, peace. And oh, by the way, I saw Luke reply and he goes, I think I'm missing context. So I feel like whatever was sent by Trenton wasn't the whole thing. Let me listen.
Oh no.
It's out of context. So I guess we'll have to send him the full context. Okay. Everyone, we'll see you again next time. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, guys. Gargcast lives on in our hearts.